Stephen has begun the final beam. He's got the front side done with pieces of sheetrock that he cut out the other day. Those are up. The joint is done on the vertical and the horizontal planes. He still has to do the back side that he hasn't gotten to yet, but his plan seems to be he wants to move these cabinet boxes out of the way so he can have access to this area. One of the reasons I know he's just about ready to tackle this is if I look over here at his workbench, most of his tools are gone and all that's left is he's got his wide vacuum nozzle on, his sanding pad, looks like he's got a radio and just a couple other tools here, and his sanding sponges. But he's definitely on the home stretch because I can tell he's already started to vacuum the walls. And you can tell because he's just, you see that little vacuum mark where it's clean on the floor? So he's done the floor, he's done the walls and the pile of dust that landed in the corners. So you can see he's got it nice and clean on the edges, and if you notice there's like a clean swath. It's pretty evident right back here. You can see how he vacuumed right up against the corner of the wall all the way across. So it looks like he's got that done. So he's in the home stretch for sure. He still has to do the bottom of this. He did leave a little lip, so when he does his bottom piece, it lines up and he can put his corner bead in. So he's definitely in the home stretch. We got a weird spot here where at the end of the hall, there's kind of a margin line. You see he's gonna have to put some kind of a transition piece in there. Because years ago he did our living room, he re-sheetrocked the living room, so he just put sheetrock up against the existing ceiling. Also did the hallway, so this is where he ended. So rather than shim the whole ceiling in the kitchen down to match that, he's going to just put some kind of a transition piece there to blend that in. I kind of laughed at him. I go, yeah, so we can hang the hippie beads at the end of the hallway right there. And he still needs to put one or two more coats on this corner that he's trying to build up. That's kind of one of the final corners that needs work. I imagine he's going to work his magic on that when he works his magic on this. So we're looking pretty good. We're in the home stretch for sure. So what I'm going to do today probably is take the bigger vacuum and get all the dust that I can off the floor right in here in this area, because this is where he wants to move some of these boxes over here. And these are all cabinet boxes and odds and ends that go over the kitchen. Over there are the fixtures for the bathroom. Here's the corner bead that he needs to build up the corners of that beam. So he's got 4 pieces of that right there. Underneath the bubble wrap is the shelf for the garden window. This is some of the hardware that goes with the cabinets. And just some odds and ends that Steve has laying out right through here. So I'll do him a favor. I'll vacuum this all up, get this clean for him. I'll probably get those fluorescent lights out of the way and kind of neaten up some of this stuff. So when he's ready to move the boxes, there's not all this clutter on top of it. So he'll move boxes over to here where the sawhorses are. Then he'll be able to get underneath here and close up this hole in the ceiling right here and get this beam faced. He said he wanted to at least get some sheetrock on this ceiling here, which is going to be above the peninsula, because he doesn't want to do too much sheetrock work above that when he's putting in the cabinets. So all of these boxes here are kitchen cabinets. It's filling up the entire den area. So those are all cabinets right there. These are all these cardboard boxes are going to get opened up. He's going to start with the sink right here. Then he's going to build it out to the left. These are the cabinets that are going to head towards the corner over here. And he wants to get those done first. There also will be cabinets on the upside, hanging off from the ceiling all the way across. We're going to have little cabinets right against this wall, just like a counter and floating shelves on the wall. This is going to be our refrigerator and our pantry cabinet area right here. Where the cabinets end in this corner, there's going to be a little nook here, like a shoe changing spot and a place to hang your coats, which will be on the very end here. And then of course where that green bucket is and going towards the hallway is going to be the peninsula. So that's going to happen pretty quick. We see once those cabinets start going up, that's going to happen pretty fast. And but before he does that, we're going to put some primer on the walls so that the areas where the cabinets are mounted and the backsplash is all ready for the grout and the tiles. We'll also prime everything else. We haven't picked our final color yet. That's going to be determined, because once we have the cabinets on, the counter on, then we can decide what our color scheme is going to be for the backsplash tiling. And then we can figure out the rest of the wall color that we want to use. But we haven't gotten that far yet, so that's still a work in progress.